And we're on.
It's the Sini-Gang with l-boogy.
And Sterno Supernova.
Hey there, Sterno.
Hey, Boogie.
What's going on?
Nothing much. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. What do we have on the agenda today?
I don't know. Is it weird that it's still so warm and it's November here? Is it just?
It depends, because there's been some days that it's been cold.
Yeah, I mean,
it's at that point of the year where I guess that's called fall, where it can be cold one day and then warm the next day.
When does it stop being fall and become winter? I forget the beginning.
December 21st.
Yeah, so we still have a ways.
Or 22nd, depending on the moon and the sun and whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I was helping my aunt pick some persimmons. You know, I don't know why, but around this area, a lot of people are crazy about persimmons
because they grow well here.
Yeah,
they grow like.
Yeah, so I was helping her pick some, and it turned dark, and all of a sudden I just started getting eaten up by mosquitoes, and it was not fun. So, but
I mean, they like fall down like crazy, anyways.
Yeah, well, there's some.
I'm talking about the persimmons and not the mosquitoes.
I wish the mosquitoes would just fall down.
Yeah, I'm the one that wants to kill them. You're okay. You're like let the mosquitoes live.
No. Don't twist what I'm saying. I'm just not sure how eradicating an entire species would do. What it would do to our ecosystem, because I'm the guy that's really worried about the balances that maybe we don't even understand. I mean, insects are part of the ecosystem, and
it doesn't have to be part of our ecosystem here. There are areas in this country where there are no mosquitoes, right?
Yeah.
And their ecosystems are way out of whack, aren't they? People are dying because of 20-degree weather because there's no mosquitoes.
We've had mosquitoes here for as long as, I guess as long as I can remember, but I'm sure way past that. I just don't understand, or I don't know what the repercussions would be to eliminating something like that. I agree, they're a pest. I agree. I wish they would die.
And I say here in Virginia Beach,
I'm just worried that by eliminating.
I'll admit, if we do eliminate mosquitoes from the Amazon, really mess up something,
right?
I think if we eliminate mosquitoes from spots in South America, I guess that's where the Amazon is. I can't think of anything
South America
else.
Or the Amazon. I don't know. One of those places.
But I'm just saying, here in Virginia Beach, in Virginia, I think we're okay eliminating all mosquitoes. Why do the hell do we even spray for them then? Here, right?
I understand it's to control the
kill them.
To kill them, yeah. I don't think we spray.
You don't want to kill them all?
I don't know. Do we spray to eradicate them, or do we spray to control their?
We're killing them. We're killing them.
I don't know. I'm just asking. You've done a lot more research on this, and I have to, I have to acknowledge that you've paid way more attention to this. I'm just the kind of guy that I worry that if you mess up the balance, which is a delicate balance, screw up something we don't really understand. That's all I'm saying. I don't like mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. I hate them with a passion too. I just don't know if eradicating something is a good idea without. And if all the scientists are in agreement,
scientists aren't ever going to be in agreement for anything.
No,
they're not even.
Even the majority of them.
A lot of them.
I would pay attention. I wouldn't just say that it's some hoax that someone's perpetrated. That's all I'm saying. I would listen to them. I just don't know if there's a big study like we could eradicate the population in the Hampton Roads area and would have no significant impact on anything, because mosquitoes, I'm sure, are part of the food chain. I know other animals eat them or whatever. I just want to know that it's not gonna
The main thing is there's this one fish that eats mosquitoes. I don't even know if that fish is here. I think it is, but in some areas there's a fish that swims in rivers or something that only eat mosquitoes. Now some fish experts said, hey, these fish are eating mosquitoes because that's basically all they have. If you were to get rid of mosquitoes, there's probably a good chance they're going to find something else to eat.
Yeah, which could throw something else out of balance. Or what if we kill the mosquitoes and the whatever eats them, so whatever agent we use to eliminate them becomes concentrated down the food chain. We don't. That's all I'm saying. If there's been enough study and everybody's cool with it, I would be open to the possibility. I'm just worried that we do something. I don't know if we know enough. If we know enough and we feel like we know enough, even then, even when we thought we knew so much in the 1920s, people were doing crap, messing things up. And I know we're way past that level now. I'm just making a point that like we always think we're the top of the game, but we don't. If there's a possibility that something unforeseen happens, which is by definition something you can't foresee, but there's always a chance that there's something that maybe might happen that could cause problems.
And I'm saying here in Virginia Beach, killing mosquitoes ain't gonna mess anything up.
What if? Yeah, okay, fine. I'm agreeing with the concept. I'm just worried about in execution if something would happen. That's all I'm saying.
Say kill the mosquitoes, kill the rats, kill the.
I hate them too. I hate everything you mentioned so far. I mean, I know the spiders to kill.
You don't mess with the spiders.
I know, but I know
we're gonna screw something up with the spiders.
I know we're gonna mess up with the spiders that control some winged, insect and other populations. I'm just saying, but I understand there's a place. I don't know what happens when you totally take something out of.
Let's say there's something that's not indigenous to this area, or that has not been.
There have been some animals introduced by accident or by
migration
or stupid people that think
And we talked about this before. There are like some
Canadian geese.
You're the
one told me about that, weren't you?
About this area? Haven't they always been here?
No, they made a population there because they thought they were endangered. And then it's such a nice place they don't want to leave. Wasn't that you? I thought.
No. I'm the one. Well, I told you the story about some place. I want to say it's in Portsmouth here in Virginia.
Yeah.
Where they killed all the Canadian geese.
Oh no! Yeah, I know that one.
And everyone was like, "That's cool because they're Canadian geese. We're all in agreement. They're assholes."
Yeah.
So, but then some people say, "Hey. No one okayed that."
I know. Some neighborhoods like we're all Canadian. They hate the Canadian geese, and then all of a sudden they're all dead.
Let's kill them all.
Yeah. No, I thought it wasn't you. I thought
it wasn't me.
Someone told me a story about like they were trying to bolster the population, so they had a flock here that they were trying to like foster, and all of a sudden it wouldn't leave because it's
Well, I know there is this thing about the airport in this area had some kind of nuisance.
Well, yeah, geese can fly into engines and all that.
It might have been geese.
Yeah. So
they introduced another animal to scare the geese away.
Yeah.
And now those are like nuisances or something. It might have been hawks or something. I don't know. And now the hawks are like killing in the area. Something like that.
There's balances to be worried about when you introduce or take away. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but these are big things.
Yeah, but everything has its place.
So killing mosquitoes will affect what?
I don't know. I'm not a biologist. I'm just saying. I just want them to say
you're smart enough to think.
Oh, there's something eats. Mosquitoes do this.
Fish. There's probably a fish around here.
Or,
maybe no, there's not.
I don't.
What else feeds on mosquitoes here?
I don't know.
Nothing.
I don't know anything about the biology specifically about where do mosquitoes fit in.
Nothing. Maybe you.
I don't.
You eat mosquitoes.
Riding around on my motorcycle. Yeah, without my helmet. I don't know. Yeah. No, I just say I don't understand. I'm quick to point out when I don't know something, and I just don't. And when I'm worried about, I do know that there is a delicate balance in everything, and by messing around with it, you don't. Sometimes there's
let's say we're at this position. Let's say here today.
Yeah.
We're not sure if there's going to be a imbalance or whatever. We kill them.
Yeah.
Let's say the mosquitoes have a deadly disease tied to them in this area.
Right.
Like, let's say they have dengue fever or tsetse. What's it?
I forget the
tsetse fly.
Malaria?
Yeah, malaria. Let's say some kids have caught malaria in this area.
Right.
Do we kill the mosquitoes now?
We already spray for them. I mean, I'm just there's a difference.
Yeah, but we're not killing them all. Reducing the thought of malaria. So instead of 10 kids dying of malaria, only 3 or 4 kids are going to die of malaria.
Right.
Where I'm saying kill them all and 0 kids will die of malaria.
Okay.
To the chance of saving 1 kid, the chance of messing up the ecosystem is enough for me to save 1 kid, right? Or is it for you? It's like, okay, we'll sacrifice the kid, so we can save the ecosystem balance. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I mean, human life is.
I know, like in the Philippines,
the human life is the apex of what you worry about.
Yeah, and they're eating me alive.
Yeah, I've been to the Philippines too.
I'm just saying in the Philippines, like they have dengue fever and stuff like that.
I know.
Or you know, they got some
I've
stuff.
I've lost family to it.
Exactly. What if killing the mosquitoes would have saved them? You know?
Yeah.
So the reward is worth the risk. To me, if
That's a good point. I'm not gonna.
There is a chance we're gonna lose the cottontail squirrel because we're killing the mosquitoes. You know?
I get it. I get what you're saying. I mean, it's a valid point.
Kill the mosquitoes.
All right.
Kill the rats while we're at it too.
Would you kill the pigeons in New York?
No.
Or they?
I mean, I've been to New York. They're a nuisance, but they're like the Canadian geese.
The story I heard was they were introduced because some people thought they'd be cool to have, and then all of a sudden they became, flying rats. So
yeah.
They were never. What I understood. Now this is a story I heard, and maybe I'm wrong, but they were never indigenous. They were introduced from, I think, somewhere in England or Britain or something. So, I mean,
the pigeons do things to people besides poop on them?
All over the buildings and yeah. I mean, okay.
Poop.
They're not.
I mean, yeah, they poop on people. That's about it.
Okay. I mean,
unlike
mosquitoes,
mosquitoes,
made rats and mosquitoes spread disease and
yeah.
Okay, I can get, but
because to me, I hate cockroaches also.
Yeah.
I mean, and it is.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with not killing them all, even though I know I do know the thing about if you start trying to kill them, they become immune to whatever. They're like so smart that
if you kill them, you make them stronger.
Yeah. When I was a kid, one of the very first miniseries things I've seen on TV was something about the apocalypse.
The day after tomorrow?
It might have been the day after tomorrow, or it could have been a copycat of that. I was a kid. I was maybe 5, 6 years old.
Or was the day after, I think.
The day after, maybe.
Yeah, I think the day after tomorrow.
There might have been a copycat miniseries that I caught instead of the day after, or it could have been that.
It was the day after. The commercial messed me up, so I didn't want to see the series.
But basically, there's like a nuclear bomb that kills almost everybody on the world, I think. And then,
I mean, this is like in the 80s, right?
Yeah. Only a few people survive, but all the cockroaches do because
that's what everybody says. If in a nuclear war, the cockroaches.
Yeah, all the cockroaches were still alive, so they were just running around everywhere, but nobody really cared because they're just cockroaches. So, I
see. Was it just like fiction drama, or the like science fiction where the cockroaches got?
This was 1980s.
No, I'm saying was it one of those things where the cockroaches got like mutated and were powerful, or just like the people were just trying to make do with what happened afterwards, not where there's like fantastic or really
the cockroaches were just
okay. No one got superpowers. No one.
They were just a side note where people are walking around. It's like, man, there's a lot of cockroaches. Well, yeah, they don't die. Something like that. Yeah. That was basically it.
They die individually. We understand that. I
mean, I killed my share.
But when as a race, supposedly they become more durable or whatever. Other species, I mean.
You ever see flying cockroaches? Man, those are the worst.
Flying cockroaches?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
You've never seen a cockroach fly?
I thought it was a termite, maybe, that I thought flying.
Yeah, termites fly, but that's different.
Yeah.
Termites start off crawling and then they sprout wings.
Yeah.
And
flying cockroach.
Yeah, you've never seen a flying cockroach?
I didn't know what it was because I don't assume to see. If I see a flying chicken, I would say that's not a chicken because it's flying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, they're big. One thing, they're big. They're like these 2-inch cockroach things. They're the big kind.
I could have thought they were a beetle or something.
Oh no, it was a cockroach. I went to.
No, I'm saying me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was crawling around. I went to kill it. Hey, I'm like,
I've never had that.
I was like, screw this, screw this.
They mutated. Oh no.
I mean, this was at where I work.
Oh really?
Yeah. This was back when I was working midnight shift. So weird things.
Is it near one of the science labs where they've been messing around with it?
It was just in the hallway.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, when you see that, you're like, man, I'm not messing with that because
if it flies.
Screw that. I'm hiding. Let me go hide somewhere where it's not.
Yikes.
I mean, I've told you before how I try to kill everything. If it's in my house.
Yeah. Because
if it's in my house.
And I agree with that. I mean, basically, your house is your house. Yeah. Anything is an intruder, and you're allowed to do whatever you need to get rid of it.
I mean, I understand some people don't want to do that. Some people don't like to kill the spiders. They
or the mice.
Yeah. They like to take them out gently.
And then release them somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah. You people, stop listening, because I kill it. Mice, I don't care. I've set up traps, not just your regular
humane traps.
Not your regular snap traps, and I mean I have a ton of glue traps where you could humanely take them out and you pour vinegar on the glue trap, and
is that how it's supposed to work?
Yeah, you're supposed to like pour vinegar on the glue trap, then the mouse can get away. I throw it in a trash can, either that or
I've thrown mine. Yeah, put them in a plastic bag, tie it up tight, put it in the trash.
I have put one in a place where I know it'd get eaten.
Really?
Yeah, I've taken it to a spot where I know there are
snakes.
Cats, no. Snakes, please. I'm not going nowhere near the snakes.
I know. Keep in my mouth.
Please.
I didn't think about it before I made that statement. I wouldn't go there near snakes either.
I know there's snakes there. Let me walk over there.
In my backyard, I know there's snakes. I mean, there's a good possibility there's at least one snake in there. I said snakes.
No, I know. There's a couple places with stray cats where they're.
But then they would have had a trap stuck to their face with a mouse, so it's like mean to the cat too.
Still, they would have had a meal before they got stuck. It would have been more a nuisance.
They would have been like that idiot.
They wouldn't have killed them.
Hey, look at Bob. He's got a mouse trap stuck to his face. Well, there was a mouse in it, and I want to eat it. You know, that kind of thing. I don't know.
I bought electrical traps where the mice, if mice goes like in a little tunnel thing.
It snaps closed?
No, it zaps them with electricity. And it fries them. Yeah.
It's like a mouse electric chair kind of. Well, not a chair, but you know what I'm saying.
It's if you walk inside this little tunnel thingy, you put the little tunnel down, you put like a D battery in it.
So they don't just get stunned, they just die.
It electrocutes them, yeah.
Okay,
if they crawl all the way in, it's like a metal floor. If they put like I guess all four paws on it, it electrocutes them.
Wow, never heard of that one.
I mean, I think if you put your hand in there, it'll like
shock you.
Yeah, shock you big time. Like sticking your finger in a socket kind of thing.
Have you done that before? Stick your finger in a
socket. I want to say I did when I was a kid.
I know I did.
I don't remember. I remember like going to do it. I don't remember what happened.
Wow, you did worse than I did.
I think I flew away, wow, I don't think it blew me away.
If it took your memory, that's kind of pretty intense.
No, I'm trying to. I think it might have just like shocked me, like a quick shock.
Oh yeah, because I had a thing over my desk where there was like you couldn't really see the socket, and I thought there was a bulb in there, and I went in to take it out, but I didn't know one of my dad had taken the bulb out already. So I switched it on to see. I can't see it. I didn't know. I lost track if it was on or off. So I stuck my hand there right into the socket. It knocked me to the floor. I was like shaking for like maybe less than 30 seconds. But I know that that was a total shock. That's probably the most I've been shocked in my life. By electricity.
I remember one time I was with Brother Butterfly.
Yeah.
We were replacing all the outlets.
When we first moved into that place?
Yeah. When we were at a house.
Yeah.
We were replacing all, because it was an old house. All the we bought all these bright new outlets, white, make it look nice.
Yeah.
When we replaced the first, we had like 20 or 30 to do. We replaced maybe 4 or 5 at first. We did it the right way. We turned off the
right.
We slowly pulled the screw out, slowly, took the wires and properly screwed it in.
And you guys got overconfident?
Oh yeah. After a while, it's like, this is easy. One zip, we can do it like in a minute.
Yeah, I know.
Zip.
I know you well enough to know how that turned out. I mean, just how the story would progress.
And then, and why are we even turning off the? I mean, not me. This wasn't me. Oh. This was Brother Butterfly.
Yeah.
Because actually, if that was me, I probably would have kept the power off for.
I know.
But I was already. I mean, we weren't doing this like all in one day. It was like, we did a couple. We'll go out to eat. I'll watch TV. We'll do another 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch TV. So one time I'm just watching TV. There's a big old drop. I mean, it comes, a flicker.
Yeah.
But it's a big flicker. It's not a quick flicker.
Right.
It's a drop and come back up like 1 second.
Yeah,
later.
we haven't lived around here recently.
Yeah.
I did.
It's like a brownout kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm in one room watching TV. It does that. TV turns off. It comes back on.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of know what happens. I walk into the other room, and there's Brother Butterfly, ground
Oh my
with a
God.
screwdriver in his hand. I just looked at him and just shook my head and walked away.
I mean,
He was alive. He was fine. I think he was sort of laughing. He was sitting down the ground.
Trying to change an outlet with the power on. Gosh.
I mean, it wasn't like the first time he tried. I think he had actually done a whole bunch already.
Really?
Yeah.
He just must have connected something by accident and like shorted something.
No, it's just one of those things where, well, if you know electricity,
yeah.
Basically there's really just 2 wires.
Yeah.
Or 3 wires for a outlet. Really, the third wire don't have to worry too much about. But the 2 main wires, when you're screwing them in, or you accidentally touch you connect the 2 wires with your screwdriver,
which is bad.
It'll create an arc and short it out and do bad things. So it's basically like, you basically electrocute yourself real quick.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's really strong and sometimes it's not.
Luckily for him, it wasn't strong enough to do any major damage, apparently.
You ever put your tongue on a 9-volt battery?
Yeah.
Why do we do that?
Because we're kids and we're stupid.
Why do we even think of doing that?
Because someone said, try it. It makes it.
I've had no one ever tell me to do it.
Someone told me it'll make your tongue, you feel a tingling sensation, No
one told me to do it. I just looked at the battery, like, ooh, I want to put my tongue on that.
No, someone told me, it's like, hey, it feels it's kind of tingly. And I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, wow, that's right. It is tingly. That.
Would you do it now?
I had done it.
Knowing that it's not going to kill you.
I've done it in my 20s, I'll tell you that.
Why? Oh, my God. I was thinking when I was like 6 when I did it. Again.
That was a long time ago. My 20s, I was just like, hey, let me see if that still what happens
okay,
now.
That's what I was trying to say. Does it still hurt?
It doesn't hurt. It's tingly, like I said. And I was quick. You're like, oh, okay. It's still.
I remember this hurt when I was a kid. Does it hurt when I'm an adult? Was it one of those?
It didn't hurt. Did it hurt you? It was just,
when I was 6, yes.
It was just tingly for me. I don't. Maybe mine was weaker or something.
Also, a guy that hates getting shocked, like when people touch you and.
Well, I knew going into it what was going to happen. So if I didn't go, hey, let me see what happens.
No.
That's probably what it is. I had an expectation, or at least a moment to get prepared for it. You know what I mean?
I remember like in a science class, like in high school or something.
Mm-hmm.
The physics thing where you can hold this one thing and the next part you touch someone and they shock, and you create a chain to see how long, and you're trying to see how long that electrical current. Well, how many people
can get shocked through the chain?
Can get shocked through the electrical current?
How long a chain you can make?
Yeah. Okay. So like the first person touches the second person, they'll get shocked. So they continue on holding hands.
Right.
The second person touches the third person, again a shock.
Yeah, we didn't do that in my
After a while, it'll
be too far.
Yeah. For volunteers, I'm like, hell no. I don't care if I'm number 12 or number 15 in the chain.
Right.
I'm not doing it because I know it hurts. And some people are like, ooh, it's fun. Ooh, let's see let's do this.
I probably would have done
Mind you, I did electrical engineering in college.
Best major to pick for someone who doesn't.
Just want you to know, I know electricity. I know how bad it is. I know how it works.
Yeah, but they're not going to do enough to kill you in like a high school. Well, was it high school or college?
This was high school when this was a physics class, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and then the teacher said, he's not gonna have us do something that might kill us, right, or put us in the hospital or paralyze us,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm that kind of mindset. If I know it's gonna shock me, I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Even in the winter.
The winter.
Like the winter time, when it's cold outside and you're walking, and you touch it, you touch the car handle or you put your key into the ignition or you're gonna touch a metal doorknob.
Right, and you get a shock.
Yeah, and you get a shock. If I get one shock,
I don't know.
One thing I like to do is I like to have my keys with me. I'll hold my keys and then touch my keys onto something. So the shock would be on the key and not on my fingers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I do that a lot. I touch a lot of things with keys. I'll touch the metal doorknob with the key before I turn the doorknob.
I mean, it's a good practice. I've never been that careful about that particular thing.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah.
I hate that stuff.
Wow.
I don't like being shocked at all about anything. So I'm careful.
Do you like surprises? I mean, I know it's a different thing. I was asking. Are you like I love being surprised? All right. I just thought of the
happy surprises or
do you like
scary
would you like a
surprises?
surprise party? I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to do one.
Oh no. Nah, I think they're lame. Unless you could pull it off epically. I would like an epic surprise.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Like exactly. Like one of those things where, I mean, you're not at a house and people jump out and say surprise. No.
It's got to be like a week in advance where you don't think it's going to happen, or a couple days,
Not even that. You have to if you go to like a, you have me thinking I'm going to I don't know.
Well, like if say
a basketball game, and then I go up. I'm going to I win. The announcer says, "Hey, l-boogy, you've won a prize. Come up to the second level and claim your prize." And I go up to the second level, and bang, there's Jessica Alba saying, "Happy birthday, l-boogy." Yes, I want that to happen.
Okay. So basically, we're not gonna ever do a surprise for you. Okay, just a second.
No, I don't want. I don't want you walking to a restaurant. Hey, surprise! We're all here eating with you.
Hey, surprise! It's your birthday flash mob. Or I don't know. I know people don't do that anymore, but I'm just saying. Well, not as much anymore.
Yeah, I don't care about that. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Giggle with glee. Woo! It's a surprise.
Yeah, that really does not sound like you at all.
But then we do have friends who would.
Yeah, there are friends.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been with you in a haunted house, and that's a different thing.
Yeah, I actually do enjoy a haunted house.
Yeah.
That knowing that they're there. I am the kind of guy who does with the haunted house.
Because I knew you weren't as scared as you were pretending to be. I mean, there's no way.
Yeah, I do like to. I mean, I'm not overdoing it. I am in the.
Yeah, because you don't want to be the guy that just totally like, oh wow, that wasn't scary at all. Like,
I'm in the moment.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a haunted house. I am being, I'm being the haunted house person.
Right.
I don't know how to describe it.
It's not like there's some people that go under it.
Yeah, because sometimes I'll watch something on TV where I know they're going through something scary, and I know they're overacting it, or sometimes it's like, okay, they are. Oh, they're overdoing it. They're
playing to the camera.
Yeah, too much. Whereas I'm generally scared, but I'm in the mindset to be scared. It's so confusing, but
no, you're like you said, you're in the moment.
Yeah, I'm in the moment.
You're enjoying it and not. Yeah, that's a good way of putting
it. I know you're a person in a mask. I know you're not a ghost.
Not like you can't hurt me, that kind of thing. But
Yeah, so that in that way I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I don't like being scared for pranks though, or.
Oh, you mean like just like pranks? Yeah. I don't know. People don't do it to me that much, and I'm not asking them to. Please don't do it to me. But I'm just saying.
If I'm in a haunted house, I'm in that moment. Okay, to be scared.
But you wouldn't want to be on.
I don't want to
shows where they punk you and make you feel.
Yeah, I don't want to be in a subway car and have someone jump in with a knife saying, "Haha, it's a prank."
Yeah.
Fuck that. That I don't like. I don't like YouTube videos that do stuff like that.
You know that one where they pretend this girl has telekinetic powers and they have this whole thing with the special effects.
They have different ones, yeah.
Yeah, where like she's in a cafe and all of a sudden they move the tables and the books and the person gets put against the wall. Would you enjoy? I don't know. That's kind of hard to ask because you have to be there.
I wouldn't enjoy it.
No.
Nah. I know what you're saying. I'm supposed to be buying a TV. Oh no, a girl climbed out the TV.
Yeah, I see that one too. The Ring one. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't like that. Elevators. And I purposely look around the elevator to see if there's doors that could open where a girl can pretend to prank me.
Really?
Have you seen these videos like on YouTube?
I've seen the ones where like martial arts
where like the lights go out and then the lights come back on and there's like a scary girl.
Like doing Japanese, almost like the Ring thing. Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, and then if you see how they do it, it's like there's a a trap door on the elevator.
Right.
That the girl crawls out when the lights go out real quick, and
you actually check for that?
Yes, because if a girl comes out, I'm kicking her in the face, knowing it's a prank. I am going to kick her in the face.
Wow. I mean, you're entitled to do it. I mean,
yes.
You see those pranks every now and then on YouTube where the person does something and someone punches them, or they throw something at them because they jump out as a monster, and the first person, guy has someone in his hand, and he throws them immediately because that's his initial reaction.
Yep.
And I think that's fine. I mean, because you're taking by pranking someone, you're taking the risk that they're going to do something to you.
Yep. If you come up and prank me, there's a chance you're going to get shivved in your belly, and I'm going to laugh. You say it's a prank. I was like, oh yeah, that's funny. Stab, stab, stab.
Okay, the stab after the funny is probably not a good idea, but I was going to say the first stab is okay. I mean, it's understandable. Not okay. It's defendable, but the stab, probably not. Yeah, but I got you.
There's one people don't know that. You don't know.
Carry a shiv with you? Yeah, it's probably a good idea. He will shank you and whatever, prison shank you without even thinking about it. Just be aware. Don't prank Boogie.
I grew up in Norfolk a bit. I do walk around Norfolk still a lot.
Yeah, you work there, but it's just funny because when we ever have these Norfolk and Virginia Beach discussions, and people are always like putting Norfolk down, I always think of you as a Virginia Beach person more than Norfolk.
Yeah, but I did grow up in Norfolk.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, elementary school and
from the area, Norfolk is
your hood,
pretty much.
Norfolk is your rough area.
You're talking about the entire city, but yeah, compared to Virginia Beach, I have to agree. It's still a nice place to live if you got the right place, the right part of Norfolk. Yeah. But
yeah, I've learned. I've been hardened. I know it sounds funny.
Actually, not to me, because I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
But I do have, I might have a pencil on me or a pen. If I'm worried up,
you get all Baba Yaga on the person.
Yes, I will stab you in the eye with a pencil.
John Wick you.
Yeah. And the thoughts go in my head all the time. Mm-hmm. We were walking downtown. Downtown's not really a bad area, but there are bad people in downtown. And this was
downtown Norfolk.
Last month. It was me and Brother Butterfly and then someone else, and we all went to our car separately, and I parked far. Mm-hmm. So I had to walk a few blocks by myself.
Right.
And it was dark. It was midnight. So yeah, some parts of downtown there's lots of people, and then people.
It's a little bit more iffy.
Yeah. So yeah, I was going through an iffy part, and I was like, I'm not looking at everyone thinking everyone's gonna rob me.
But you're on the alert.
But yeah, I did have a pencil in my hand, ready to shank someone.
I'm not disputing that. That's a
and I was like, I had a lot of money in my pocket too. I'm like, man, why do I have all this money in my pocket today? I usually walk around with no money in my pocket. And if someone robs me, I'm like, you know what? Sorry, man. I only got like $2.
You lie?
No, I usually do only have $2.
So you think, okay.
That day I had more than $2.
Yeah.
Usually if someone robs me, I'm like, yo, have that your $2.
Yeah, I think about that too, because we went to a school, which I love the school, but we are right in the middle of some bad parts. And one of the students got killed for like $13 in his pocket. I always think about that, like, I have like $50 in my pocket. I'd still give it up. I don't, whatever, but on the alert too.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought about times I'm like, man, if I get robbed now, I'm laughing because you ain't gonna get nothing off me.
I know, like, sorry.
You get my phone, maybe, but everything
phone,
else,
credit card.
You get my debt. That's what you're gonna get.
You get my phone, you get my plastic, and whatever, man.
Yeah, try to use that credit card somewhere. I'm not even gonna call it in. We'll go to the store together. Let's see you try to use it. Let's go try to get gas with that credit card. the clerk's gonna laugh. So yeah, just having that one day. I actually, me and Brother Butterfly had gone somewhere, and he had just paid me hotel room or whatever. I'm like, man,
he paid you in cash.
Yeah. But the butterfly.
I'm glad you got me on the Venmo thing.
Yeah. I'm not your friend. I'm like, come on. It's the 2000. What are we?
17.
It's 2017.
I don't know what you call this thing.
It's not the aughts anymore.
I know.
Is it the aughts?
I don't know, because some of those people have different names for this crap. We'll know it after it's done. Pretty much, I know. That's how it'll be.
But yeah, it's 2017. You have a smartphone.
Yep. Venmo.
Yeah.
You can even do PayPal, but that's Venmo's better.
It's owned by the same company.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't hand me cash. Oh man, I hate it. I hate it.
Someone give you a check?
Yeah, if someone, hate that.
A personal check.
Yeah.
Wow.
Someone we both know is.
Oh.
Like, man, it's just a hassle to.
I know you can even if you can use the ATM. It's still like you got to go to a physical.
Write
place.
an envelope, put it in an envelope, and write on the envelope if you use the ATM.
Let me just scan it. But
oh really?
Yeah.
I don't even do that. My
Although
bank has envelopes. I got to write on the envelope how much is in that check.
They don't have that thing where you can just take a picture of your check.
No, I don't. My bank don't do that. If it does do that, I don't do that because I don't trust my bank. I don't even like my bank's the phone app on from my bank.
Oh really?
I don't trust it.
I
don't know.
Okay.
It gets bad reviews on the App Store.
Oh,
It has bad reviews on the App Store, so I'm not downloading that app. Issue with this. A long time ago, the Starbucks app pissed me off because it didn't steal my money because I have money in my Starbucks account.
Right.
But when you buy stuff, you get stars. This is a long time ago. They sort of changed the way this works.
So it's like a reward card.
It's a reward thing.
Okay.
So, yeah, at the time you had to get 12 stars, and then you get a gold membership, and then you get free stuff. I had 11 stars, and I updated the app, and for some reason,
it killed all your stars.
Every hour I would lose a star.
What?
10, 9, 8. I'm like, I only had like $3 on the card anyway, so I was worried I was going to lose the $3 also.
Right.
Something was iffy about the app, and a lot of people complain about it too. So
okay.
After that, I said, $5. I'm not downloading your app until like 5 years later when
you download the app.
I figured in 5 years they've got it right.
Reviews, I guess, in the App Store.
It's better, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, I now when I go to Starbucks, I'm completely app reliable. I order it on the app when I'm on my way there. I pay through the app. The only thing I don't do is make the drink. I just pick up the drink and walk out the store. I use that. There are a lot of apps I do that for, and Starbucks is one of them.
Okay.
Dunkin' Donuts. I go crazy on the Dunkin' Donuts app. Stuff like that. So yeah, Venmo it, people. And if you don't like Venmo, there's other ones. There's I forgot other ones, but yeah. It's the digital age. If you're listening to a podcast,
yeah,
you should be able to figure out how to pay through digital ways.
It's not that much of a jump if you're doing a podcast.
Yeah, there's some people I understand of not using Venmo.
Yeah.
None of my friends, but there are some people I know who don't know how to work a smartphone that well. Who don't know how to download a podcast or listen to one. That's okay.
Okay.
Don't write checks though.
I'm gonna have to ask you who that check person was after this is over.
Man, I have a book of checks myself that I've because sometimes someone will ask for a check, like a company.
Yeah. Like especially when you start new and they want a voided check to do your direct deposit.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You need a check for something.
Yeah.
My checks are from 2003, I think, or 2002. My checkbook. So, yeah, I'm still going through that one book for the last 14
I'm
years.
in the same boat. I actually started a new job, and I had to give them a check, and I gave them my very last check. And I know I have two or three boxes of other checks in my house. I have no idea.
You gotta find it.
I have no idea where they are. It's like crap. I mean, like I used to use checks for my utilities, but everything is like online. So yeah, from the occasions for me to use a check have been so far, few and far between that I don't know where my other checks are.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I can find the next number, and so there's like a sequence.
Yeah. Mine is my sequence is way off. I went, yeah, because they send you books of 50. I'm like, okay, here's check 1. I lost that one. Here's check 51.
I will say at least a third of the checks that I did for that checkbook were voided checks, just for direct deposit and everything. So yeah, checks are so. I don't even know when people stopped using checks, but it's been a long time since I really had to use a check.
Yeah, I mean, anytime someone gives me a check, I pause and I want to say I give them a look, but I don't want to, I don't want to be mean, but I probably do.
Do you shake your head in disbelief?
I have a big exhale.
Thanks.
Yeah, because I'm not going to not take a check.
I'll deposit it tomorrow when I have time.
In fact, someone gave me a check, and like 2 months later, they're like, "Did you cash that check yet?" Because
Yeah, that's one thing. Another thing I hated about checks, because you would like give people checks for whatever, and then it would throw off your balances. Because I'm bad.
Yeah, no one balances a checkbook.
I had a roommate that used to do that. He was like all about that, but I don't. I'm like, and I assume you're gonna do it within at least a week. If it's been longer than a week, and I'm like, either you're gonna avoid the check or you forget it. He cashed a check like I don't know how it threw him off everything. I had other checks or other things bounced, and I'm like, you mother.
Well,
I hate checks.
I don't go to the bank that much. I mean, if you give me a check, I was like, okay, when I go to the bank, I'll cash it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to the bank unless it's like hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a huge thing, I guess I can understand it. $1,000 check or whatever, which I don't think I've ever gotten a $1,000 check from a person.
Yeah, even still, it's so much easier just to click a little button on your phone, type in the numbers, and hit send. I don't know. I mean, I do. One cool thing about it is, though, I do have a separate Venmo account. I do have a separate PayPal account. I don't
more than one Venmo account. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm saying my Venmo money, I transfer it every now and then to my bank account, but I have a
balance in there. Okay.
Yeah. Let's just say, let's say I have $500 in my Venmo account, right?
So it's almost like a savings.
It's like a savings in a way, a separate savings, but
separate from your other money in a way. I get gas, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's not.
Let's say people keep paying me in Venmo. I don't always transfer it all to my regular bank account.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do. Like I was like, I'd like to eat well tonight, so transfer $20.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But
yeah, like see, I'm running a fantasy football league for my family, and I'm keeping everything in Venmo, so I don't have to worry about because I have to pay out the person who wins.
Yeah, in a way, not even. It's like it's not like my money. Like someone had paid me. If I would need to pay someone else, I'm just giving them the money that someone gave me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just holding this money.
You're spending found money or something like
that's my mentality on it. Also,
that's cool. That works.
So it's to me, it's not in my bank account, so it's not really
coming from you.
Yeah. So like last night, I had paid for this thing.
Yeah, I paid him too through Venmo.
What?
Not the whole thing.
I paid him the whole thing. I said, "Yo, I got this."
I didn't hear you say that.
I told him, "Hey, I got this."
Damn.
So I paid him the whole thing.
Oops. Well,
I paid him the $60.
I know. Of it. because I thought we're chipping. I thought we were doing the chip in thing, not the pay the whole thing.
Well, you had paid me earlier in the day $15, you know,
For something else.
Yeah, for something else. And I'm like, I got the whole thing. It's my Venmo money. It's not real money. I got this.
Oh, he mentioned something, and I was kind of confused that he was saying that you were going to pay for it. Okay, but that was after I'm not going to take it back now. I'm not gonna, what can I?
Next time, though, I'm not paying him.
Well, I thought we were doing everybody pay a portion of it. I didn't know you were going to be all generous and pay the whole pay-per-view cost.
Well, I was the only one that really wanted to watch it. Yeah, you watched it, but no one really wanted to watch it.
Well, if I'm there, I feel like I should pay. Chip in. That's what I'm saying.
I will. My plan for last night was to watch pay-per-view, the UFC pay-per-view.
Right.
So yeah, I was like, we're getting this because of me. I'm paying for it.
Yeah, I figured he's getting it because we're all being there, so we should all pay a part of it. I'm not gonna tell you to do it, but that's my feeling. So I paid a bit.
Yeah, I didn't bring food though, but
neither did I.
Yeah, you bought a bottle of
sake.
Yeah, but I mean, if we weren't going to his house last night, my thing was to go. I was going to a restaurant to watch this thing for free, anyways. So
okay.
that my plan was to watch UFC. So I didn't mind paying for it.
Damn.
Like I said, that was my Venmo money, so it's not like I was even losing anything.
I mean, I put a note. The reason why I was giving him the money, I didn't just send him.
Yeah, in fact, you should be able to see my note to him about it.
Yeah, I always put mine like between the participants. I don't like to put it in public.
You're like that. I like to tell the world. Transaction. It's funny.
Yeah, but there's sometimes it's like you put stuff like, so we can watch sweaty men rolling the ground with each other.
It's funny.
I know, but I don't know if people knowing where my money goes. That's all I'm saying. They
don't know how much I gave him.
They don't give him. Oh, they don't give him the dollar amount.
Don't you read other people's stuff? You don't read other people's transactions on Venmo.
I don't want them to know mine.
Oh man, you're boring.
I am.
You are boring.
Shoot, let me look at some of these. They didn't get dollar amounts.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord. Okay. Damn. Now I feel dumb.
You only get dollar amounts on your transactions, but like I don't know what all my other friends are paying.
There you go. I see it.
How much did I pay? You can't see.
You put ballet on paper.
So other people looking at it, it's like ha ha ha.
Oh, I didn't think it was really that much of a social thing. To me,
usually I do emojis or whatever, but this time I didn't do an emoji.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people on mine are kind of boring too.
Yeah,
cards, bills.
Yeah, my friends are pretty funny. I mean, I don't want to.
2 shirts, that's why I'm like, why do they need to know where my money's going? Yeah, everything is like straight up what they were doing it for.
Yeah, see, I want because you're my bae.
All right.
One
of our friends just put, Kitty's, lips print or something. Yeah, most of these are pretty cool. All right. I see one funny one out of like 20. And you, well, 2, including you. All right. I'll know better next time.
I'm not telling you how to do your.
Well, I know, but I just
stuff.
I don't like to tag where I am generally, and I don't like to know people to know where I'm putting my money towards. That's just my thing.
Yeah, but I could have been paying you $1. It's a social. It's a social app.
I didn't think it was a social app, so I didn't really know it. But now I know.
Yeah, you can see other. Like, oh man, all my friends are using it too.
Yeah, but they're like
except for Brother Butterfly.
Yeah.
Giving me cash, and I'm gonna get robbed.
Butterfly.
It's your fault. Can't rob me of my Venmo money. All right, let's do a Tagalog word of the day.
Sure. This is the part of our show where we educate our listeners on the Filipino language. Neither Boogie nor I are actual native speakers of Filipino or Tagalog, however you want to put it. So if we get some aspects of the word incorrect, it's usage, grammatical, whatever. some nuance of its meaning, feel free to let us know because we value your feedback. But always keep in mind, and we say this every time, we are not an educational or knowledge-based podcast. It's just a couple of guys hanging out, or maybe 2 or 3 guys hanging out, and we're just sharing this little piece of this little nugget of the language, the culture, so that maybe you can share it with some friends. But again, it's don't quote us if we get it wrong. Sorry, let us know. We'll take that into consideration. Word boogie?
Pera.
Pera?
Merong pera. Si sterno. Mo.
Okay.
I don't know what else. Walang pera ako.
So, for those of you who don't know, pera is money. And you said you don't have any money, and I have money in what, in my pocket or something?
People can figure it out by context.
You use the entire language. None of it. If you don't know any of the language, how are they supposed to know any of it?
Look, you got a roach right here. Now.
Damn it.
Look, I'm not scared of it, but I'm gonna kill that bitch.
Kill it. Kill it.
I'm trying to not kill it with my hand.
You use that junk mail that I've been trying to give you for the longest time.
It went under my microphone thingy.
Oh, I'll get it later.
I got it. It's coming out. It's hiding though.
A big ass one?
No, it's a tiny baby one. It's on the black thing, so it's camouflage. I lost it. It's camouflage right now.
Well, I'll get it. We can get it after.
It's a baby one. It's not even a baby one.
Still,
it's like,
kill it.
It's like a
kill it all. Kill it with prejudice.
I'm really looking for it though, because
no, I know. You don't want to go in your bag either.
Yeah.
I get it. You don't have to explain it to me. I am totally on board.
Make sure you visit our website, www.sini-gang.com.
Or email us at thesinigang@gmail.com.
Follow us on Twitter at the Sini-Gang.
Find us on Facebook on
Got it.
.com/thesinigang. Do a search for our URL, www.sini-gang.com. You missed it. I see it now. Oh, crap. It's going to our audio equipment.
Got it.
Oh, you missed it again, God.
Oh, crap. It's dead now.
Yeah. Do a search for our URL, www.sini-gang.com, which should take you to our videos. Well, you won't see the carnage, but he did kill it.
Apropos.
It is. And if you go to our videos, please comment because we like that.
Jessica Alba, pop up.
Yeah.
I talk about roaches and a roach pops up.
$1 million would be really good to talk about. Anyway, so until next time, this is Sterno Supernova.
This is l-boogy, the Elemental One, saying thanks for listening and
Sige na. Dang, roaches. Damn it. All right. Well, I'm glad you got it. Are you tweeting that you killed a
Oh, no.
or something? I was like, what are you doing? Yeah, I need to get the exterminator up in here.
I wouldn't care about that.
No, there have been some big ass ones too. That's why I was asking you what its size was. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching, tuning in. Please come back next time for the next episode. Till then, take care and be good.